What are you doing?
It's my job to get you scored.
Hello everyone, it's movie time, so get your popcorn and let's get right into it. Prepare yourself for an exciting journey through the best action TV series released in 2026 so far. For any action TV fan, this year's lineup offers non-stop excitement, from thrilling blockbusters to explosive battles and dramatic escapades that keep viewers fascinated from beginning to end. So let's explore the most action-packed and high-adrenaline TV shows of 2026 that you simply should not miss. Number 7. Mornock, Legacy of Monsters.
To destroy a monster, take for another monster, we need Kong and Godzilla.
It is a sci-fi monster television series created by Chris Black and Matt Fraction. Following the events of Godzilla 2014, the story centers on two siblings uncovering their family's secret ties to a shadowy organization, tracking dual timelines in the 1950s and modern day after Godzilla's attack on San Francisco. Following the battle between Godzilla and the Mutos, schoolteacher Kate Randa travels to Japan to sort out her missing father, Lee Shaw's affairs, and discovers that he led a secret double life with another family and hidden ties to Monarch, a monster-hunting foundation he built with Keiko and Bill Randa as they first encountered massive anomalous creatures. Spanning 3 generations, the narrative shows how past government secrets and earth-shattering Titan events threaten the modern world. Legacy of Monsters expands the Godzilla monsterverse through a multi-generational family mystery, dual timelines, showing how the world changed from the first atomic discoveries to the public emergence of Titans. Number 6. Watchmen.
So the cops hide their faces, and now the bad guys don't know where they live. And who doesn't want a secret identity?
It is a 2019 superhero drama limited series written as a sequel to the 1986 DC Comics series of the same title created by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons. Set in Tulsa, Oklahoma, 34 years after the events of the original story, the series unfolds in an alternate history where a white supremacist terrorist group targets police, forcing officers to conceal their identities with masks. One of the detectives, named Angela Abar, adopts the identity of Sister Night and fights racists while dealing with the decades-long legacy of the vigilantes. When her close friend and police chief is murdered, she uncovers a massive, deep-state conspiracy tied to a resurrected white supremacist terrorist group known as the 7th Cavalry. Regina King leads the series as Detective Angela Abar, also known as Sister Night, in a raw, layered performance that anchors the show's intense mystery and action. Number 5. Hypersonic.
Madam President, we must strike back at whomever did this.
I'm not going to start a nuclear war and end all life on this planet just to prove we're not weak.
Brace yourselves, you're about to witness a murder.
It is a 2026 action crime thriller series directed by Aaron M. Abelto. The plot follows Karen Smith, an FBI director who, after a highly skilled clandestine team bypasses top-secret security to steal classified data and launch a surprise cyber attack to seize control of the U.S. hypersonic missiles, is directed to enlist 2 ex-military Black Ops soldiers, Wade and James, to hunt down the culprits and avert a global geopolitical crisis. As the series progresses, the clock ticks down toward a catastrophic event where the president is forced to make decisions that could alter the fate of her presidency. So the team must use their unique military skill to navigate the underground, uncovering a much broader conspiracy. The show blends high-tech cyber warfare with gritty, ground-level espionage mixed with deeply personal, character-driven storylines. Number 4. Prisoner.
Who are these people trying to kill you?
My former employers, they use family against you. Who are these people?
It is an action thriller television series directed by Otto Berthust. The story follows Amber Todd, played by Azuka Hoyle, a young British transport officer, and Tibor Stone, played by Tahar Rahim, a high-value contract killer who, after a deadly crime syndicate targets Amber's family to prevent Tibor from testifying against them. When their convoy is violently ambushed, Amber handcuffs herself to Tibor, and the pair is forced to go on the run together across London to save themselves, racing against time while chained together. As the duo navigates a massive conspiracy, Amber's loyalty is constantly tested while she tries to outwit both rogue syndicate operatives and corrupted officials embedded within her own agency. Created by Matt Charman, the series is packed with slickly orchestrated shootouts, drone attacks, and non-stop chase sequences that will leave you glued to your screen. Number 3. The Westies.
Just killed a made man. The Italians outnumber us about 100 to 1. They're going to come after us with everything they got. And the feds are paying a lot of attention. Watch your back.
It is a crime action drama series created by Chris Brancato and Michael Paines. Set in 1980s Hell's Kitchen, New York, The plot follows the notorious Irish-American gang, the Westies, as they leverage their legendary brutality to claim a share of profits from the Jacob Javits Convention Center construction, which brings millions of dollars in potential payouts, forcing the vastly outnumbered Irish Westies into a fragile, tension-filled alliance with the powerful Italian mafia and deep-cover FBI probes. The show stars J.K. Simmons as mob boss Eamon Sweeney alongside Titus Welliver as a conflicted cop, and Tom Brittney as the ambitious young gangster Jimmy Rourke, blending the classic gangster narrative with the real-world redevelopment of Manhattan's West Side. So if you love high-stakes, character-driven mob stories, then this one is for you. Number 2. Legends.
You think a few customs officers can take on the biggest drug gangs in Britain?
Absolutely.
It is a 6-part true crime thriller series created by Neil Forsyth. Based on a true 1990s story, the plot follows ordinary HM customs and excise employees rather than trained spies, who are sent undercover to infiltrate dangerous drug gangs by building new fake identities known as legends and are forced to adapt to dangerous high-stakes undercover operations. As the agents live deeper within the criminal underworld, the line between their undercover and their true selves begins to dissolve, leading to a mental battle for survival. Set against the backdrop of a losing battle against illegal drug smuggling, the show highlights a specific, lesser-known and desperate period of British law enforcement history. Starring Steve Coogan, Tom Burke, and Hayley Squires, the series promises high stakes, authentic tension rather than typical spy movie glamour. Number 1. Marshals.
Something special about him?
I heard it on the res. Means it must be Rambo and Stetson.
Does any of this ring a bell? No, but I dig his hat.
It is a 2026 neo-Western action, police procedural TV series created by Spencer Hudnut. Serving as both a spin-off and sequel to Yellowstone, the story follows Case Dutton played Luke Grimes as he leaves his ranch life to join an elite U.S. Marshals unit in Montana in an attempt to build a new life for himself and his son, Tate, away from the toxicity of the ranch. There, Case combines his experience as a Navy SEAL and his cowboy instincts to track dangerous criminals. The premise focuses on high-stakes, action-packed fugitive hunts while exploring themes of personal redemption, the heavy cost of justice, and the conflict between duty and family. If you are a fan who want to see the saga continue, specifically focusing on the evolution of Case Dutton, then this one is for you.
I need to go back, Dad. Do I seem the same to you?
I just don't feel like you're my mom.
Hello everyone, it's movie time, so get your popcorn and let's get right into it. Prepare yourself for an exciting lineup of must-see new television shows that you might have missed. The top streaming services like Netflix, Prime Video, Max, and others are providing new and fascinating content ranging from gripping dramas to mind-blowing thrillers to suspense mysteries that will keep you entertained this year. So get ready to discover the best new TV shows to add to your next watch list. Number 12. Amadeus.
Maybe God doesn't speak to you because you bore him.
From this time on, we are enemies. You and I.
It is a historical drama television miniseries directed by Julian Farino. The series follows the intense rivalry between the young, brilliant but troubled Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and the devout established court composer Antonio Salieri in 18th century Vienna, exploring Mozart's rise, his relationship with his wife Constanze Weber, and Salieri's descent into tormented obsession, vowing to destroy the genius he sees as a threat to his faith and talent. Adapted from Peter Schaffer's play, the series reimagines the classic story with modern flair, focusing on Mozart's craving for freedom, clashing with Vienna's conservatism, and Salieri's growing jealousy. The series is praised for its emotional depth and performances, making it a compelling watch for fans of period dramas and classical music. Number 11. The Abandons.
Yes, boy. I guarantee you're safe.
You make extortion sound like progress, Constance. Find me something that burns.
It is a 2025 Western drama television series created by Kurt Sutter. Set in 1850s Washington territory, the plot focuses on a bitter feud between two powerful matriarchs, the wealthy, ruthless Constance Van Ness, played by Gillian Anderson, and the fiercely protective Fiona Nolan, played by Lena Headey, who leads a found family of orphans and outcasts fighting to keep their land from the Van Ness mining dynasty. Their conflict, fueled by a hidden silver vein, escalates into violence, secrets, and a star-crossed love, exploring the clash between the haves and have-nots and the definition of family on the lawless frontier. Abandons is a compelling Western setting, with strong female leads, high-stakes family drama centered on land and power, and brutal, gritty action. Number 10, The Copenhagen Test.
You're telling me it's real?
That's a Wi-Fi signal streaming from your head. You were hacked.
We can either attempt to remove what's in your brain, or we keep the hack open.
It is a sci-fi action spy thriller series created by Thomas Brandon. The series follows Chinese-American intelligence analyst Alexander Hale, played by Simu Liu, who discovers his brain has been hacked, giving unknown enemies access to his senses, forcing him to play along and pretend he's unaware while trying to uncover the perpetrators and prove his loyalty within a shadowy agency called the Orphanage. Set in the near future, the series explores themes of loyalty, advanced tech, and blurred reality as Alexander navigates conspiracies and questions what is real in his own life, involving a secret loyalty test from years prior. Number 9, Constellation.
Mommy, who was that?
It was you and me right before the accident.
That was not me.
It is a science fiction psychological thriller series created by Peter Harness. The series follows astronaut Jo, played by Noomi Rapace, who returns to Earth after a disaster on the International Space Station to find crucial parts of her life, including her daughter who is missing or altered, leading her to question reality and the true nature of her experience in space, potentially involving parallel universes or alternate timeline. The series blends the real effects of space travel, like the overview effect, with a mystery involving quantum physics, a mysterious object, and a potentially parallel existence. If you love atmospheric, character-driven sci-fi thrillers that make you question reality and appreciate visual storytelling, then you should watch this one. Number 8, NCIS. Tony and Ziva.
We have to stop them before they hurt more people.
I want to stay with you.
It's too dangerous. We're fugitives from Interpol.
Until our names are cleared.
It is an action drama series created by John McNamara. The plot follows Tony DiNozzo and Ziva David as they raise their daughter, Holly, in Paris. But their peaceful life is shattered when Tony's security company is attacked, forcing them on the run across Europe to uncover a conspiracy, clear their names, and rekindle their trust for a chance at a real happily ever after. The series is a spin-off of the long-running crime procedural NCIS, blending romance, danger, and family dynamics, picking up years after Ziva's presumed death and Tony leaving NCIS. Number 7, The Expanse.
Good. I'm ready for a fight.
A war will come soon enough.
Let them come. We'll be ready.
It is a science fiction TV series developed by Mark Fergus and Hawk Ostby. Set in a future where humanity has colonized the solar system, the series follows a disparate band of protagonists. The United Nations Security Council member Christian Avasarala, cynical detective Josephus Miller, and ship's officer James Holden and his crew as they unwittingly unravel and place themselves at the center of a conspiracy that threatens the system's fragile peace, while dealing with existential crises brought forth by newly discovered alien technology. The intertwining investigations expose a massive plot, forcing the protagonists to confront the fragile peace and existential dangers lurking in the system, driven by a mysterious alien protomolecule. The series masterfully shifts between different conflicts, political thriller, war story, and disaster epic, and how characters and societies adapt to fundamental change. This is a must-watch for fans of complex political dramas and space operas grounded in realistic physics. Number 6, Upload.
How long have you been downloaded?
26 days. So what are you doing here?
It is a science fiction comedy drama television series created by Greg Daniels, set in a near future where people can upload their consciousness to luxurious, pricey virtual afterlives like Lakeview when they die, with the quality of the afterlife dependent on their real-world wealth, creating a satirical look at tech, consumerism, and class divides. The plot centers on Nathan Brown, who, after a self-driving car crash, gets uploaded and falls for his customer service rep, Nora, while uncovering secrets about his death and the class disparities of digital immortality. The characters are well developed, and the relationship between Nathan and Nora provides the emotional core of the show. With episodes around a half-hour long, the series is easy to binge-watch and has also concluded with its 4th and final season, offering a complete and satisfying ending to the story with no loose ends. Number 5, The Institute.
Welcome to the Institute.
It is a sci-fi horror television series directed by Jack Bender. Based on the novel of the same name by Stephen King, the series follows a gifted 12-year-old Luke Ellis, who is kidnapped and wakes up at a secret facility called the Institute, populated by other children with psychic abilities like telekinesis and telepathy, all held captive for a sinister project as a former cop. Tim Jameson arrives in town seeking peace, but finds his fate intertwined with the children's struggle for freedom against the institution's cruel leader, Ms. Sigsbee. The children, led by Luke, must resist the sadistic head of the Institute, who exploits their abilities for a mysterious world-saving project. The series offers plenty of suspense as characters uncover dark secrets and fight for survival. Number 4. Pluribus.
Rest assured, Carol, we will figure out what makes you different.
Figure it out, why?
So you can join us.
What?
It is a post-apocalyptic science fiction television series created by Vince Gilligan, set in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where an extraterrestrial RNA virus merges most of humanity into a single blissfully happy hive mind known as the Others, leaving a handful of immune individuals like cynical author Carol Sturka to grapple with the loss of individuality and the existential threat to personal consciousness, as the collective seeks to assimilate them into their perfect, emotionless unity. The hive mind happily accommodates the wishes of those who remain unaffected, but admits that it will ultimately seek to assimilate them when it learns how to do so. But Carol is adamantly against their efforts as she searches for a way to reverse the joining. If you appreciate ambitious, character-driven sci-fi that makes you think and feel uneasy, then you must watch this one. Number 3. The Peripheral.
What's the first being there? In your body.
You're inside the peripheral. Piloting that body as if it were your own.
Holy shit!
It is a science fiction television series created by Scott B. Smith, set in the years 2032 and 2099. The series centers on Flynn Fisher, a young woman in near-future rural America, who discovers an advanced VR headset that connects her to a futuristic, post-apocalyptic London, revealing parallel realities where her gaming skills allow her to control a peripheral or a clone in the future, dragging her and her family into dangerous conspiracies involving powerful corporations, remnants of a shattered world. She teams up with figures from the future, like the enigmatic Wilf Netherton, to navigate the dangerous politics and technology of their world. Based on the novel by William Gibson, the series offers a fresh take on futuristic concepts like VR and AI with complex characters, blending thrilling suspense with philosophical questions, making it a compelling watch for fans of thoughtful science fiction. Number 2. Star Trek. Picard.
All-consuming darkness.
And it is getting stronger.
Don't trust no one.
It is a science fiction television series created by Akiva Goldsman, Michael Chabon, Kirsten Beyer, and Alex Kurtzman. The series follows retired Starfleet legend Jean-Luc Picard in the late 24th century, as he lives a quiet life on his vineyard, haunted by past events, especially Data's death and the destruction of Romulus. He's drawn back into galactic intrigue when a mysterious synthetic woman, Dodge, appears, connecting him to a conspiracy involving rogue synthetics, Romulan agents, and a fight to protect those with ties to Data, forcing him to reunite with old crewmates and confront new threats to the Federation. Star Trek. Picard expands the Star Trek universe with deep dives into lore, new threats, and connections to past events. Number 1. Power.
In Nigeria, electricity coming out of their hands. All teenage girls?
Mom, how does yours work? Hey!
It is a 2025 science fiction drama television series based on Alderman's 2016 novel, The Power. The series is about a world where teenage girls worldwide suddenly develop the ability to generate electric shocks from their fingertips, causing a global shift in power dynamics as the electro-organ discharge can be awakened in older women, flipping the patriarchal world order and forcing a confrontation with gender roles, societal structures, and personal empowerment across continents. If you appreciate shows that are meaningful, thought-provoking, and offer a fresh take